Hi, I'm Michael Bossom. Welcome to my studio in Wales. This video is made in real time. There's no tricks. What you see is what I've done to give you the information. There are some background noises because I don't live in a quiet place, but forgive that because the information is what you need. I've enjoyed developing this since 1986 and bringing it to so many thousands of people. I hope you enjoy it too. The products that you need to use are all available from Arts Encaustic International. You can get them around the world. There are teachers in the UK, the continent, USA, wherever you are. You can get more information on the internet, www.encaustic.com. So be creative. Use these skills that I'm going to give you and play. Let's start with some safety advice. You need to watch the electrical cabling. Don't have it straddling all over the floor. Make sure it's safely to the side where your tools are. Next, ventilation. It's always good to work in a ventilated area. Now, you could burn yourself on the iron, and if you get a light skin burn, the thing to do is to put it under cold water for 5 minutes, and then it should be fine. Don't be careless. Organise your work area carefully, and everything will be fine. Now, to organise your area, you need to have a pad in the middle, and then you have your waxes on one side. The waxes, I'm using the wax blocks. Keep them over on the side that isn't your tool hand. And the iron is going to live over here. When you get it, it looks like this. Now you need to pull the handle off, and then it fits together. This hole goes into that lug there, and you press down at the back, and this little switch clicks into place. Now it's quite secure. You can undo it by taking it off, and stack its way when you're finished. So into there, click down, and then it's secure. When you pick the iron up, if you put your little finger underneath the cable like this, then it's out of the way. So when you're working with it, it doesn't get in the way, it doesn't drag over the picture. If you're left-handed, that's not such a good and easy way to work with it. So what to do is to adapt the iron. And the way to adapt it is to take the handle and cut a little hole right here. When you've cut that little hole, then you can get the cable out of it, like this, and tape it into position. And then when you're working left-handed, it's well out of the way. Depending on where you live in the world, the dual voltage switch is either set to 120 or 240. Now if you drop the iron, you might knock that switch out and it'll stop working. Don't change the switch when the iron's on, make sure it's switched off, and then push it hard to the side where it should be, switch it back on, and it should be fine. The iron should always live on the side that you're going to use it from. I'm right-handed, so it lives on my right side. The waxes live on the left side, and then we need some tissues. Now the tissues, I'm using regular 2-ply blow-your-nose-on tissues. I've got them in a box down here. And this pad of tissue here is for standing your iron on, so that you can rough wipe it. It's out of the way. The pad I'm using to actually work on, this is a computer pad. It's one of the best things I've found. It's all joined together. When this gets dirtied, you simply tear it off, and then you've got a fresh surface to work on. So that's your basic safety advice, how to set up your work area. Be careful, and you'll really have a lot of fun.